Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's July 23rd, Monday morning, and we've got a different Monday here than we've seen in the last five. The markets opened higher last night at 5 o'clock. We opened and set new highs in the Dees corn and in the November beans, but since that time we've been under pressure and actually got a technical reversal going on here as we speak, where we opened higher and then trading below the previous day's low, and that's if that would continue as we progress throughout the day, you'd have to expect that further selling pressure might persist. So something to watch as we move along. Weather forecast still very hot. Although not as hot and not as dry as the forecast was when we went home on Friday. Going home on Friday, we were looking at this week as potentially the hottest week of the season. Well, since that time, we've toned the temperatures down some. We're still going to be very warm here early in the week, but chances of rain. They've added some rain about every day here for us in Chicago area, and added some rain later in the week. Some forecasters are giving it 85% coverage of anywhere from a half inch to inch and a half, and larger amounts than that in some cases. So that's a big catalyst for changing traders' minds here this morning. In the cash market, we've got basis in corn has weakened over the weekend, and bean basis is still very strong. Another thing to look at is the CFTC report on Friday. It has one of the main factors, anyway, that I look at is the wheat market. We've seen wheat go from a record short position by the managed money and reversed into a record long position on Friday's report. So that certainly significant to watch. We had corn increase, long positions as well. Managed money increase at about 30,000 contracts. Soybeans were up slightly, but still very near the all-time record high open interest and long open interest in the soybean complex. So those are major factors that we've got going on here today. We've also got a market that has been pretty much parabolic here to the upside. We need to have corrections from time to time. We're getting one of those. I think the key numbers are be watching some chart points here below us is going to be very critical. Stay in touch with Allendale's research on that. We've got also the Allendale Ag Leader Conference coming up here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. You can sign up for that and hear it live by going to our homepage and signing in, so you can hear that. Other news over the weekend, late on Friday, we had the USDA cattle on feed report. That was pretty much neutral, but we still have got 103% cattle on feed. We placed lighter amounts, but we also slaughtered lighter amounts, and that tells us that we do have some supply of cattle here ahead of us that we've got to work through, and we need some help with demand. We've also got the outside markets are putting some pressure on traders' attitudes here this morning, as well as the dollar jumped here this morning as it began trading, so it's very strong, and crude oil down sharply. Stock markets indexes are down as well. Finishing up on the cattle here, we had choice beef down 127, select down 102, and pork cutouts were about unchanged, only 1 cent higher. So a lot of things going on, a lot of nervousness, a lot of volatility. Reason to stay in touch with Allendale's research. You can get a hold of us at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.